Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've posted a video here, but just been doing a lot. Uh, every everything is turned around. I've hung in there long enough. Moved in and settled down with that right somebody, or so it's seeming. You know, everything's going good in life wise, and I've been staying to the working out routine. Not as much with the inflow of new things. Right now I've been kind of in between my workout. I have like a little break before I'm going to go back into it, but that's where I'm going to be showing, touching up on basically the stuff I've been, doing now, newer stuff. Because again, it doesn't take years for somebody ideas and all that to change. It could be days, it could be weeks, months, even seconds. So the technique has changed a little bit. But I'm kind of excited to work on something, kind of get back in there. Probably not again as much. Probably gonna be a while till I put something back in out on there. But I picked up these. These were cheap. My other weights. So again, I moved. They are still at the other house. But again, working out with those, and then with my body weight. I'm not too sure what I would, but I've been going up. Again, with times changing, I'm gonna of course show a before and an after. A whole year has passed. It's been a while. I'd like to say I've gotten more definer. I'm not sure about bigger. I'm actually probably now about the same weight I was. Again, it's kind of crazy, about a year ago, but the thing is, it's not fat anymore. It's actually muscle. So without further ado, let's kind of get into everything. Really, not too much has been different. Using the weights, these weights, I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't even calculated how much they are. I kind of bounce around and I'll throw on the smaller ones onto this one for a full. I've been fluctuating weights during sets. I'll either stack the full thing, get it as heavy as I can, as controlled as I can. Again, I normally try to warm myself up with kind of a medium weight. It's not kind of a set thing. Again, it's really what my body's feeling. I don't want to, if my body's feeling like shit, I don't want to put it through more shit and then fuck it up. Trying to keep my body moving and healthy. So just to get the good feel of the weight where it's working in the muscle. This is a simple bicep curl. Again, touching kind of back up on that. I like to keep it a little bit pushed out away from your body, so it's not completely resting against it. You'll feel it. You'll feel it feels a lot more heavier away from your body. Just a little bit. You don't have to hold it all the way out here. And then a slow controlled motion, probably about to right here is whenever I start my turn for the complete, for the second half of the movement. I can't think of the proper term. And then again, letting it back down. About right here is when I'm turning it. So then again, it's gonna kind of look like. Really able to feel that. And again, this is something else. It's a completely different one. Something that I really love to do. This is kind of lighter weight. Again, really it'll just kind of, I'll just kind of go at it until, my arms fall off. But and I'll do a whole bunch of different ranges. I'll do one where I'm holding it, my palms facing outwards. and just a simple kind of like raise. And I'm able to feel that along my whole back. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. I'm kind of just reading my body. Again, I'm not like digging into the research. This is just kind of like putting it out there. I'm able to look back on it, and you know, I'm hoping other people kind of see it, pick up, get a sense, and are able to build their own workout plan rather than like working on something that's based off of somebody else's genetics. I know genetics play a big part in how you're able to put on muscle, how quickly, you know, what features stand out more, because you know, everybody's different. But get into some more basic stuff. This isn't gonna be something long. Right, this is something for abs. This has been helping me more recently, like I find in the past week. Just kind of definition wise, it's something new that I've been incorporating in a lot more, like more time in, and I feel it more in my abs. Just kind of like a warm up. You're gonna place your hand, open palm on your abdomen. Jeez, my bad. 1 foot will be, like, you can kind of see my feet from right here, kind of like down like that. And then you're gonna want your arm down. I have to kind of scrunch myself. I'm in like a little cramped position here. I can kind of scooch down a little bit. Then you kind of see my arm placement. Then the 90-degree elbow. You're gonna keep your body straight. You're just gonna kind of come up. And then again, going for both kind of sides, just holding it. See my body off the ground. This is kind of a big shirt. And again, just holding it. And then again, along with the regular plank. All right, this is another ab one. These are, again, leg raises, but I think these are called scorpion raises. You're gonna see here as I'm gonna demonstrate. I like to keep my hands flat, the arch of my back. I'm gonna lay down right here. Again, just like a simple leg raise, you're gonna be coming up, but instead of kind of letting your legs go right here, let them go back down, become fully up. You're gonna be lifting your buttocks off of the ground, really pinching your abs together. I like it normally like looking up towards your feet. I'll let my head fall back, and that's a bad habit. But looking at your feet to really scrunch up the full muscles, and then letting them go back down, keep them about 3 inches from the ground, coming back up, and repeating the motion. Find that, and then I'll also try to work on the mummy sit-ups, just sitting up from flat off the ground, so without using any support on like your feet or having your knees bunched up. Also try to have my hands flat out. Really helps is keeping your chest flexed out whenever you're coming up to get that. Not so much forward momentum, because you don't want to have momentum. You just want it. One of the cats just reached their paws underneath the door. You don't want to rely on momentum. You want to rely on your muscles having that strength pulling you up, which I'm still working on. I mean, everybody gotta all start from somewhere, which has made me go back on like the heaviness on some of my weight. Because I've noticed rather than helping me build more muscle, I was just kind of like, it was just kind of plateauing. Again, where it wasn't really losing it, but I wasn't putting it on as fast as I'd like. Sorry if there's any weird camera angles. Post hints. Right, like, yeah, after all that, I'm just filming off a little, like, again, still on the phone in the room. But, I hope I got the post tense right. I'm not the best at grammar, but, this is for forearms. Again, one I really haven't. It's kind of doing the full range of everything on your forearm. I like to bring it up again about, see, preferably eye length, and then raising up. And then after I'll do that again, I'll rotate to my other arm. I'll bring the weight up, 90-degree bend in the arm, letting it drop down. I let it fall and my fingers catch it at the bottom right here. And then I'll curl it back up all the way as much as I can. Again, feeling, as I do with all of them, feeling it in the muscle, not feeling it for like, I like to say feeling it in the muscle, but not on the bone, where the pain hurts, not in a good way. And then again, so on like the sides here, what I've been doing, I try to hold them right here, but I'll get worn out over time. But just kind of like how you would unscrew a soda bottle or whatever, but keeping it raised. A bit more going into forearms. When I'm sort of turning my wrist, let's say I put it in our little 90-degree bend right here. If you let it hang kind of on the fingers, using your fingers and your upper palm to rotate it around, versus a straight grip where you have it in the center, firmly gripped, and you're rotating like this. It goes from the feeling of the wave to all the way up right here to just right here. Kind of, you know, play around with your own muscles. Got cut off there, but experimenting with your own muscles and with the weights, seeing where your range of motion lies. Some people can't, you know, some people aren't as flexible as, you know, the beginner. Like, I can't reach the center of my back all the way. There are other, you know, that's why important stretching, which I struggle with. I need to start incorporating that in with the workout regimen. But stretching before, after, you know, at any time of day, really throughout your day, keeping your muscles nice, limber, loose, not feeling so tight and stressed. And always, you know, just basic body maintenance, like not only just, you know, shower, teeth, hygiene kind of stuff, but make sure the muscles are, you know, massaged and all that. You know, the whole oil change. I like to say, make sure, you know, your body's like a vehicle. It's a machine. You know, make sure right stuff goes in. I mean, we all have our vices. A car can take nitrous. So, you know, it's not necessarily good for, but, you know, still be safe, you know, think about the future of yourself, the ones around you. But getting a little philosophical here, however it's pronounced. Going back to the workout though, I'm about to show kind of like the push-ups I've been doing most recently. Then I'm probably gonna end up, well, me finishing my workout and then kind of doing like a little like pose down or whatever, and then you know, throwing it all together, that kind of stuff, my shitty editing. It's just kind of basic minimum. I'm not putting like production in anything yet. Just not. Editing isn't something that's in my priorities right now. Like right now, I'm just kind of like focused on work, taking care of the ones around me. But keeping the front of your forearm pointed towards, like away from you, towards the wall. But I like to keep my fist not straight, like flat, like that, kind of twisted to the side a little bit. It was getting a little bit stuffy. But instead of gripping it like this, I find it's more comfortable, especially on the knuckles, to do a complete, either on the bare wood if that's comfortable for you, but if it's not, then you're able to, not too much of, fabric of choice, whatever you want to use as a pad. Twist it a little bit out from you. I mean, again, a simple push-up. If you can't do a push-up, taking your feet, crossing them behind you, like so, and keeping them tucked in. You can either do it like that if you can't do an actual push-up, or if you're gonna do regular push-up, do a regular push-up. And again, have them either, if you want, working as wide out as you want. As wide as gonna work as wide out on your pec. So that kind of get started, going down, going up, not really much to it. But that's kind of what I've been doing recently. I got a bag hitting me in the head so I can get this position in. Even gotta take a second, clear my nose after getting up, cutting scene, camera, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm sorry if this is not really like so informative. The more I'm going to be getting back into like content creating, or not, just kind of like posting, really, is when I'm, going to start upping production. But like I'm just playing with filters, and I know, like playing with sounds and whatnot, just mashing stuff together. But I'm probably about to get back to like of my workout, where I'm just in the whole thing for probably, I worked out, it hadn't been long, probably about 30 minutes, so probably gonna do it about, say, an hour is fair. But day-wise, what I've been working out, just, everything you can squat, you can lower body, like that. What I'm gonna be excited for is getting these chicken legs. It's really just that, like, I don't think my thighs, at least, are that, like, scrawny, like, I don't think they're gonna snap backwards. But able to get these, like, really, like, I want to have the proper equipment to get these guys taken care of. I mean, again, there's other stuff I could, like, look for around here. I just haven't really found something that I like as much as just having a bar behind my back, being able to do my lunges, squats, that kind of stuff. It is not an excuse to just, to leave them lacking, primarily what I will do is, again, the squats. What I'll either do, I like holding the weight just about right here. Let's see if I can get this in frame. I can. Legs, feet facing parallel, straight towards you, just where your eyes are looking. Keep this hanging down, kind of positioned outwards. And then on the squat, I need to work, what I really am working on mostly is the form on my legs. not to also say that this weight in, you know, it's not like a toy. And throwing up like that, unless you're just built different, like already there. But you know, for somebody just picking up a weight who's never picked up anything heavy. Well, I mean, like, I picked up heavy stuff, rambling on myself, fixing that too, fixing a lot of stuff. Not just my workouts, but also, you know, grammar, from that to mentality, all that kind of stuff, anger issues, that what I feel like everybody has, working on that. And then also letting myself trail off ADHD, not saying like just, but like, you know, like having that kind of like where my brain's constantly thinking of like different things, staying focused without resorting to taking like ADHD medications. I've been becoming more goal focused, oriented, and staying on task, and that's something that's, well, I'm obviously not doing because I'm rambling about that instead of what I'm here. But I mean, I kind of cover everything. Maybe somebody who's like, oh, I you know, relate, building rapport with with the audience. I think, yeah, that sounds like the proper big word. Anyways, I digress. I've been working again, doing that, and again, kind of like calf raises. I feel kind of weird if I would like show the dogs. So we're gonna have a little tag. Like, I know, like, you know, I can't just like hide them forever. Sometimes, but anyways, you know, you got your little toes. I like to bend, heel, all, like, everything, getting as high as I can using my toes. Getting as high as I can on my toes is, you know, the full sort of, you know, contraction. Hold it for a second and then back down. I'll normally kind of like speed through them whenever I get kind of bored, and then whenever they start getting a little bit, you know, sore on the calves, that's when I'll start hitting, you know, about like this, come back down. Like this, make sure I'm balanced, keeping the balance. You know, you don't want to just be like throwing that everywhere. Sometimes I will do a little maneuver where I'll kick my legs out, or I'll rotate on the tips of my toes from inward to outward while I'm going on my movement. So kind of kicking the heels outwards. So the toes go from... I'm sorry, I got that. Okay. I'm sorry, from your heels touching to your toes touching. And you want to kick them outwards, rising up, all the way on your toes. Really getting your, I don't know, your thumb toes. I'm not too sure what those are called, but, you know, your bigger extremity of your toe, the fatter one, thicker one. I don't even know. But anyways, you want to end up basically kind of just standing up on those two. Really, you'll really feel it, or at least I really feel it, kind of like in the center of my calf and that muscle. But again, whenever I rotate it out, I feel that whole kind of wave where it travels throughout the calf. Again, obviously, that's not just working because these guys are still skinny, slowly getting there, very, very slowly. But that also, you know, I could probably be eating a little bit more, and also just having more of a leg workout kind of stuff. I really got the, you know, upper body. Again, who doesn't love doing upper body versus, you know, their like lower body being sore. So that's something I'm also, you know, I gotta get out of that, because I'll definitely will have a lot more, like, I'll hit everything during my workouts, but where I'll have like a day where it's just everything is like core and up, and I'll neglect the legs, but gotta be stopping that. Gotta really be like, you know, Sucks to suck, but gotta do it. To get where I want. And it's just still struggle. I feel like everybody struggles with that too, but just gotta hang in there. It does get better. Which I'm about to hit my workout, get a little pump in, take that little comparison, put up my little photos, and that'll conclude it. I think that's about about good for the the little talk segment. Bear with me. I've had to retake this a little bit. I got like a million things on my mind after after this. I keep rambling. This is like my 8th time like reshooting this little thing, but the pose down. This was me a year ago. I started late December, leading into or like the beginning, leading into early January, beginning of the year. And so this is obviously, we got basic lighting here. I'm not the best poser. But I'm gonna try, experiment, and of course get feedback from the audience, from you guys, how to do stuff better. And I'm also gonna research. I always say, but sometime I do need to get onto that. Looking like a chicken with my head cut off. I got my little mirror right here to kind of roughly see what I'm doing, and then I got the little iPhone camera. Oh yeah, probably gonna get butchered for this one, but I could not do really a back pose. I'm not gonna be. Or I can't remember if it was normally. It's always like the foot that you don't expect it to be. Oh. But I mean, I will say I do know my back does look a little bit better from what it used to be. But anyway, this was just kind of like a rough thing, stuff's got to be worked on all the time, not trying to be the best, just better than I was yesterday. Words of wisdom words. A little bit of more wisdom. Saw it today. It was really a nice little piece of information, just trying to pull it off the top of my mind. It's better to have an enemy that's truthful than a friend that lies. I just thought that was, something simple, but sometimes, maybe somebody needed to hear that today. But that's going to be it for this. Thank you for listening to the rambling, or even if you skip through it. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys will tune in, for hopefully some future episodes. I do want to get those out, but